Who is it?
Cheryl, it's Sean. May I come up?
Tiffany isn't here if that'll save you time.
Good, because I really want to talk to you.
Oh, come on up.
Whoa.
Hi. Nice to see you.
Oh, it's nice to see you, too. You look, terrific.
Thanks.
Well, it's good night for ducks. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been working so hard trying to clear Colton that I haven't been around very much, but Tiffany's right.
What about?
That you're depressed and unhappy. She doesn't know why.
Tiffany is famous for making something out of nothing.
So I noticed. But while she's worried about you, I'm becoming more and more concerned about Robert.
What about Robert?
Oh, he's pulling his Abraham Lincoln act these days. Well, not the president, the statue. Not a word about why you suddenly disappeared from his life, so I figured if I really wanted to know what was going on, I'd ask you.
Wow, did you see that, Daddy?
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005.
There it goes.
Right on.
5 miles away.
You're right, a stiff nor'wester heading our way. You know, it's going to be a tough one. It's right on time. October, Saturday. What if Sean's in? Sean! Sean! Get off my coat.
Sorry. Nobody's probably here right now. Is Sam going to come and babysit with me?
I think we're talking about kid sitting these days, aren't we?
That's a little bit better.
I'm sure she's on her way. With this rain, though, she may have gotten sidelined into something else.
I'm glad no one's here for a change. We've needed to talk for a long time.
Okay. What's bothering you?
Oh, Daddy, I'm not a baby anymore. And you treat me like one. Why don't you just sit down and tell me the truth about things?
Where the hell Anna is? She didn't say a thing.
She's shopping for the baby if she's anything like the last time I talked to her. Boss, how's the project going?
It's at a standstill. But good mind just to walk out in the Jerome's, let them stew in their own bloody mess. Never mind about them. What about Anna? Did you talk to her?
Well, no, not for a couple of days. I mean, she came in with a couple of shopping bags once, but that's all.
She didn't call?
No, why? What's up?
I don't know. Probably nothing. Duke's Club?
Mr. Lavery, please.
This is Duke Lavery. How can I help you?
Mr. Lavery, this is Dr. Collins at General Hospital. Have you heard from your wife, or is she there with you?
No, I've been trying to get in touch with her. Do you know where she is?
Well, she called here a little while ago, and she said she was on her way in.
Why? Did she say what the problem was?
Well, she said she was spotting.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry to say this to you, Mr. Lavery, but from what she indicated, your wife could be miscarrying.
Oh, dear God, no.
What's up, boss?
When was this, and where was Anna? What exactly did she say?
Well, she described her symptoms, cramping mostly, and if she's concerned, I'm concerned.
Where was she calling from?
Well, she said the airport, and I assumed she meant Port Charles, but then she would have been here by now. I called your house.
No, well, she's not there. I've been trying to call her myself. How long ago was this?
Almost 2 hours ago.
She must have gone to New York City then.
Oh, no. If she told me that, I would have referred her to a doctor there.
No, it's all right. Anna's a sensible person. She wouldn't get on a plane unless it was all right. I'll come over to the hospital. She's probably on her way there. I'll meet her there.
Good, I'll be waiting.
What's happened, boss?
I have to go over to the hospital if you need me. I'm going to meet Anna there.
Don't tell me it's the baby.
I don't know. I've been starting to worry about the doctor. Sounds concerned. If Anna loses this baby, not even God can save Olivia's.
Look, I really feel sorry that you feel that I'm not being honest with you, but I tried. Truly.
Well, it's not that you're lying to me or anything. I didn't say that.
Oh.
It's just that you're trying to protect me from something, and then you skip over things.
Well, there are a few things that are going on these days that might upset you if you thought about them.
Who am I being protected from? Is it that lady that she said she was an undercover cop that took me to the haunted mansion?
Yeah, she wasn't a policewoman at all. She took you to that mansion to get at your mother and I.
I saw you guys. You were pretty scared.
Right. That's why Sam's with you when we're not around.
What happened to Cheryl? She used to be here all the time when I was here, and now she's gone. Is she mad at me or something?
No. She loves you. Fact is that, well, Cheryl and I don't see too much of each other these days.
Why not?
It's complicated.
Grown-ups could drive a kid crazy.
Yeah. Oh, saved by the bell. Ta-da!
Hi, Robert.
Hi,
Hi,
Rob.
Robin. Boy, that is some serious rain out there.
Right, and serious thunder, and serious lightning,
And serious traffic tie-ups,
right.
according to the police radio. I mean, it is a fabulous day to be inside for cocoa and fun games, huh?
I'm glad to see you here, Sam. But you don't have to play an act for me anymore.
An act? Are you kidding me? I love cocoa.
No, it's not that. It's just... I mean, I know why you come by here every day before Daddy goes. And I know what's going on. Come on, let's go make some cheese sandwiches. Daddy hasn't eaten yet.
Right, Daddy hasn't eaten yet.
Come on.
Well, there you are. Should have looked in the obvious place to begin with.
Everybody has a key to this place.
Honey, I've always had a key. I need to talk to you.
Okay. What about?
About Cheryl. Robert, she's being absolutely torn apart.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather have a glass of wine?
Cheryl, you keep avoiding answering questions about you and Robert. You two are too close to have such a blow-up that's so sudden or so complete.
What did Robert tell you?
Oh, he does the same tap dance you do.
Sometimes things just run out of gas.
Yeah, sometimes things do. Things like lawnmowers and cars, but not two people who love each other as much as you two do. You know, when Robin came to stay with Robert and me, you were always around. Oh, suddenly you've disappeared like a canceled TV show.
Well, here I am.
Yeah, and Robert's over at my place moping around, won't talk, acts like a bear with a thorn in his foot. And you both have people who worry about you.
Who's worried about me?
I am, Tiffany is.
What happened with Robert is terrible, and it's my fault. I did something stupid, and I didn't tell him about it right away. I waited until it was too late.
Then he found out about it.
At the worst possible time.
I guess there never is a good time for your lover to catch you in a lie, huh? I should know.
No, yes, there isn't. But I know he's not going to forgive me.
Did he tell you that?
No. He's doing that now. See? Even the heavens are speaking.
Oh, come on, Cheryl. You know, I've seen Robert beat himself over the head like this before. But, you know, it's just as self-destructive for him as it is hurtful for you.
Well, I'm sorry, but I really don't mind if he's feeling badly over this.
I'll tell you something very interesting about Robert. Now, eventually, all the pain of his anger really gets to him, and he wants it to stop.
Are you saying he might change his mind?
It's been known to happen.
Well, as of right now, he says he's not going to see me again, so when am I supposed to know when this magic change takes place?
Because I, for one, will tell you when this magic thing happens. Lady, you are much too good for him. And I'm his best friend. I should know, huh? And you two in love and too happy together for me to allow this to go on much longer.
No, I feel a little better.
Good.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I think I will have some wine.
Has Anna Lavery shown up yet?
Haven't seen her, no.
Where could she be?
Is something wrong?
I hope not.
Dr. Collins? Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry it took so long. I mean, the plane was circling in a storm and everything.
Well, the most important thing is that you're here. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel all right. I still keep getting those pains, you know. I'm very scared.
Well, let's not panic yet. I called your husband looking for you.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
You've been crazy.
Well, crazy is a good word for it. Let's check you out and see if you're okay, all right? If Mr. Lavery comes, have him wait in our office.
Look, I talked to Cheryl about Julian, Jerome, and about Olivia, and about everything that happened, but it was way back when she knew him, Robert. It wasn't recent.
When did she tell you all this?
She told me all this after you broke up. Why, what do you think, that I was keeping it from you and I knew about it all the time?
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to say that. You know, I think you're getting paranoid. The way I understand it, you haven't even stopped being mad at Cheryl long enough for her to tell you what did happen with Julian.
Mm-hmm. Well, tell me.
You aren't listening.
Look, I'm standing 8 feet from you. Talk to me.
It was quite simple. Okay, Julian and Cheryl were quite an item when they were in graduate school. And she had no idea that he was part of the mob. I mean, I don't think she probably even knew what a mob was.
The eternal innocent.
Yes, I think so. She had no idea that Julian was involved until after he dumped her. And I think that he dumped her just to protect her from her involvement in the mob.
Or to protect them from her, in case she should have an outbreak of honesty.
Exactly. And then, Robert, after she was feeling so bad, her heart was absolutely broken. And then Julian was killed. And somehow everybody in Port Charles got involved. And the rest, they say, is history.
Except that none of this really has much point.
Well, why don't you tell me what the point is?
Well, I'm sorry about what happened in Cheryl's youth. I mean, I can understand her lying about that part of her life. I mean, there's portions of my life she's never going to know about.
Well, I don't think any of us are going to write our autobiographies, Robert.
She lied about her past with mob figures that I happen to be investigating. And she lied about Olivia and who Olivia is.
Yes, she knew that you would drop her if she told you about it, and heavens to Betsy, she was right. You found out, and she hasn't even had a chance to open her mouth because she is history in your book, right?
I think you've got this twisted around a little bit. She could have helped me, but she chose to help herself.
That is not true. She didn't choose to help herself. She chose not to tell you because she knew that you would be doing exactly what you're doing right now.
What are we fighting for? You're my buddy, my pal. You have nothing to do with this.
I know that. And if you would think about it, neither does Cheryl.
Read my lips. Olivia Jerome is threatening my daughter and my ex-wife's life. Now, it's either because she's as mad as a meat axe or she wants control of the mob, or probably both. But as far as I'm concerned, Cheryl's activities are part of the reason why Robin is being threatened, and I'm not saying any more.
Robert,
and neither are you.
She had no idea.
You are not saying...
Okay, here it is. Cheese sandwiches, cocoa, and marshmallow. That looks great.
I wish I could, but I've already made dinner plans, sweetheart.
With Sean?
Oh, absolutely, with Sean.
Well, have a good time.
Thank you.
Give him a kiss.
I will. Mwah. You have fun. Goodbye. Very nice to see you, Sam. I'll talk to you later.
Well, I'm in no hurry.
Oh, I'm sure you're not, but you'll do it nonetheless.
Don't leave anything.
I shan't.
Daddy,
Huh?
what about this one? Yellow
Oh.
Space Invaders.
One of my faves, but listen, love, you'll have to play my part. I've got to try to track your mother down.
Okay. Go ahead and call her, and we'll set up the board.
Okay.
Sam, both of us will play, two of them. It'll make it more interesting.
Okay, but you're going to have to explain everything about this game to me.
Why isn't she in a wheelchair? You're going to knit her.
Oh, for goodness sake. I'm not going to lose the baby. Just relax.
It's true. She's in no danger for right now.
What does for right now mean? What about later?
It means that I've just got to look after myself more, and then we'll have a healthy baby, that's all.
But, Annie, you've got to take more than routine care of yourself. Now, this is the second alarm we've had with you this pregnancy.
know.
That means cutting out all stress, getting plenty of rest,
and moderate exercise. Now, if you take care of yourself, it should be all right.
I don't have to worry about that. I'll take her to Desert Island myself and take care of her personally if I have to.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Well, now, if you both excuse me, I have to be getting to delivery to check on the arrival of another new person into this world.
Thanks a lot, Doctor. I'll see you next week.
Fine.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Well, I didn't mean to cause all this trouble.
Don't worry about it. We'll do what the doctor says. No more stress. I'm going to take you home, put you in bed, give you a cup of tea, and then I'm going to find out what the hell you were doing in New York. Come on. Are you sure you would rather be tucked up in bed?
No, I want to stay out here. I don't want to get into bed. I'll miss everything in there.
Well, you make sure you don't move. You better stay put, and if you don't, lady, I'm going to employ somebody to make sure you stay here like a lady football player.
I don't think that'll be necessary. I know how important it is to have a healthy baby.
Then if that's the case, why did you go running off to New York and not tell you?
How do you know I went there?
Well, the doctor told me you called from the airport. It took you 2 hours to get back to the hospital, so I put 2 and 2 together. Why'd you go there?
I went to see Olivia.
Oh, Anna, for goodness sake, why did you do that? You know how dangerous that woman is. You know what could have happened.
I wanted to speak to her. Look, stop running my life for me.
And did you accomplish anything that was worth putting you under this stress?
I know she took Robin. I mean, she can fabricate all the alibis she likes, but I know she took her.
So all you did was worry the rest of us to death. That's all you accomplished.
No. She knows I'm onto her.
A lot good that does with a woman like that, you know. We're not finished with this.
Yes, we are.
What in the hell have you gone and done this time? You know, look, I'm getting a bit sick of cleaning up your... Shit. Why didn't you tell me she was back? I've been going into my skull looking for her.
It's none of your bloody business. She's my wife and she happens to be my problem.
Now, I'll do that when you finally decide to take responsibility for her. I heard that she, went to hospital after flying back to New York.
Listen, she's a free woman. She can go to New York if and when she pleases. It so happens hospitals are false alarm. Why the hell am I explaining this to you anyway?
Probably because you can't figure it out for yourself.
Listen, you're a policeman. Isn't there something you can do other than harass innocent citizens?
You show me an innocent person around here and I'll...
Oh, shut up, both of you, please.
Okay, you're right. I am being irresponsible. Only an hour ago, the doctor said not to expose Anna's distress, and you and I are yelling at each other like a couple of idiots.
So it wasn't a false alarm,
It
all
was
right?
just a few little cramps to warn me that I got to slow down a bit, that's all.
No. Here I come barnstorming in here. I've been calling all over town trying to get some word on you. And I couldn't find anything. So?
I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. If I don't get smothered to death by you two. Now, what are you doing here anyway?
Well, we can talk about it later.
No. I want to know. Tell me.
Well, so you can ask 20 questions.
It's an entry in the Fran Woods file, but it can wait.
Of course it can wait. You've had the file for over a month.
All right. So how's Robin?
Oh, she's fine. I left her with Sam. They're playing some game that only she seems to understand. We had a discussion earlier. You know, she's really quite grown up.
Like the birds and the bees?
No, not that one.
Oh.
How she understands what's going on, the subterfuge. How it doesn't seem to bother her in the slightest. But in future, she would prefer if we could be a little more honest with her.
I agree. I think she's absolutely right.
Yeah.
Lavery here.
Duke, Angel, how's Anna?
She's fine. In fact, she's here right now resting.
Oh, that's great. That's really great. Listen, did Commissioner Scopio ever catch up with you?
Yeah, he's here too.
Oh, great. Listen, boss, we got a big problem with the new chef.
Well, no complaints about the food.
Right and left, boss. Right and left. And listen, I think he's taking the kickback from the suppliers and getting a cheaper cut of meat and fish.
Well, give anybody their money back who complain.
I already have.
Well, I guess I have to fire the guy, but I can't come down there right now.
If you've got a problem at the club, you should just go on down. I'll be here.
You'll stay right here?
I promise I'll be right here.
I'll be there in 10 minutes. I'm sorry we were yelling.
It's all right. Take care. See you later.
Okay. Bye, Robert.
You can count on that. Well, I'll leave you, to, whatever.
Well, why didn't you stay? I mean, you've been in this mood for weeks now. Why didn't you stay and talk about Cheryl?
There we had it in bright color. A nice shot of little Cheryl with Julian Gerard, Victor's son.
She had no way to defend herself.
No. Admitted she lied, at which point I walked out.
And there's nothing she can do to make you change her mind, is there?
Look, no trust, no love. I'm like that.
Well, have you stopped to think why she lied to you like this? I mean, she can be reasonably certain that one day you would find out about it.
I've got no idea.
She lied to you because she knows the way you feel about the mob, and she was terrified if she told you that she would lose you.
The second person today who said that.
You are so stubborn. I mean, you're only hurting yourself. Who else told you this?
Tiffany.
See? 2 women in your life who know you better than anybody. So that should tell you something.
Look, she lied to me, right? Not once, but several times. I'm not going to deal with that.
Well, I think you ought to. You should be compassionate. At least a little bit. And you've told me this often enough. I mean, look at us. You and I. We wasted years when you found out what I've been hiding. Years. 6 years before you would even listen to what I had to say. I don't know. Can you afford to throw away any more of your life without a woman you love?
Olivia from killing the man you loved. None of us could. But now that you know the truth, you can do something about it.
What?
You can make damn sure that she never again hurts anyone.
How? What are you saying to me?
Simply that if you chose to retaliate against Olivia, I would certainly understand. In fact, I'd applaud. No one could blame you. You have every right to take matters into your own hands. In fact, you got a responsibility to yourself and to the man you once wanted to marry.
A responsibility to do what?
To see that justice is done. An eye for an eye.
Damn it, Olivia. I want a reservation on the first shuttle to New York. Your daddy told me about the conversation that you had, and I want you to know that I absolutely agree with you. We should tell you everything that goes on.
Well, not everything. Just most of it.
Oh, okay. But I want you to know that I think you're a very brave girl.
Well, it's not hard to be brave when you have a cop like Sam to be your bodyguard.
That's true. All right, well, now you have a good night, and I love you very much.
I love you too, Mommy. Oh, Sam wants to talk to you for a minute, okay?
Hi, Anna. I just wanted you to know that I'm going to be staying here with her tonight.
Oh, good. That makes me feel better.
Who wants to drive in this weather anyway, huh?
Not me. You have a good night now.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Robert and I acting like children earlier.
It doesn't matter. All I want is for us to be happy. You and me and Robin and the new baby. I just want us to be happy. No more mob, no more Robert coming around here and telling us off all the time.
Can I want the same thing too?
Yes, you can help me. I was cut off from reservations when I was put on hold. Yes, I would like a reservation to New York. The airport is closed. Airports don't close. What happened? Never mind. What is it?
Sent it down here for you, Cheryl. Says they want to surprise you.
Send them up.
I was wondering if perhaps you could find it in your heart to forgive someone who's extremely pig-headed